This video is going to show you a solo legacy Nightfall of the old Twilight Gap tribal days and how that all occurred. So this video is all about perspective. It is a one-shot style video. I won't be doing a series of this unless Destiny 2 was to completely die. I mean, I don't think it can get any worse than what it is right now for player numbers, which yes, the player numbers are dropping even lower. They're very low at the minute. However, I believe in January it's going to pick up. January, when Act 3 launches, it'll pick up. For the Heresy, it'll pick up for that as well. And then Apollo, it'll pick up even more. How much by? I mean, no one knows the answer to that. But I figured I would do a perspective style video. And one of the systems that is superior in Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 is the Nightfall system. Destiny 2 is a better game than Destiny 1. But Destiny 1 had a better Nightfall system than D2. D2, the system is as follows, because none of you seem to know how it works. There are 9 GMs per season. There are 3 acts. Per act, 3 of those GMs rotate. So, Luminality and Corrupted and Behemoth are locked until Act 3, unless you have the Conqueror Seal node. You won't see those GMs. Do you understand it? So you're going to see Birthplace of the Vile constant. You're going to see Inverted Spire constant. Arms Dealer constant during Act 2. But people are getting confused and don't like the system, and neither do I. It's a tired system. Why have a system like this? I don't get it. There's plenty of GMs in Destiny 2 as well. We're actually at a healthy number of strikes in Destiny 2. But they are constantly locking out certain GMs for years. How long ago was it that we had... Let me try and think. Scarlet Keep. When's the last time we had Scarlet Keep as a GM in Destiny 2? Why are they locking out GMs for years? Like months and months and months and months. Not years, but 6 months. It's wrong. In Destiny Legacy, the Nightfalls were very varied, and you got a plethora of them, and it was varied week upon week. It was really good for structured gameplay. Destiny 2 needs more structured gameplay. It needs less structure. Less structure and more randomized. We want randomized GMs. Randomized GMs. Forget about the Conqueror Seal. So basically what they're saying is our lives are suffering because of the Conqueror Seal. Because the Conqueror Seal is predetermined with triumphs. Who cares? You can get rid of Conqueror Seal for me. I don't care about it. I want good gameplay week upon week that is varied. I don't care about any seals they make. I'm not bothered. Right? Or make the Conqueror Seal that it just says complete a GM that is Arc. Complete a GM that is Solar. Or your subclass is Solar. You know, it doesn't have to be so strict where, oh, you need to complete Arms Dealer as the GM to get Conqueror. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too strict. The rotation is far too strict. Destiny 1 was more varied. Not only that, the modifiers in Destiny 1 were better than Destiny 2, because the Destiny 2 system is surges and overcharged weapons, and people don't really understand it. Does that stack? What do I need to do? Do the artifact mods make weapons overcharge, and then does that stack? You know, what about if a weapon already has barrier rounds in it? Does it get overcharged? Does it not? And all these people don't understand the system. I understand the system clearly. I'm just explaining to you why people wouldn't understand it. Newer players, that is. Whereas in Destiny 1, burns were universally understood by blueberries or veterans. It was a universal understanding amongst players. Right, it is void burn. Let's spec for that, please. Whereas with surges, there's more grey areas with it. Right? Knowing that, you can put surges on your boots. There's more grey area with that system. So can we please in Destiny 2 adopt the burn system for 2025? It is universally critically acclaimed. It worked. Use what works. Stop trying to change systems too much. You're not Final Fantasy where you change your system every game. This is one game. Destiny 2 is one game. Why do we need to keep changing systems upon systems that are ultimately worse than its original predecessor, which was Burns? Go back to Burns system. It is much better. It's a better gameplay loop. And we need more varied Nightfalls in Destiny 2. That is all. Other modifiers. So we had Rainbow Burn in this, which is interesting. Ironclad and Daybreak. We get increased ability regen on our class. This is a unique modifier to Destiny 1 only. Just some more trivia. So we went with Sunbreaker. I'm just going through what I chose. I mean, listen, you don't need to listen to this too much. It's just trivia, really. I mean, some Thermite Grenade with increased control. We have Scorched Earth for a Sunspot build. We use a Melting Point. I mean, it didn't matter, but I remember using Melting Point back in the day on how powerful it was. We're using Fleet Fire. We've got this on, and we have this on, and we have Cauterize. We get health regen via our fire, as it states. Also, for Titan skating, the strategy was to have your agility as low as possible, right? We're using these weapons here, so we're using a Burning Eye with explosive payload. It was a very important gun to the game. We use an Icebreaker because we used it in Destiny 2 the other day, so I figured I would do it in Destiny 1 for comparison. I'm using a machine gun, Harold Quillam's Terminus, and the build is a tier 11 build, which for those that aren't aware of the Legacy Destiny builds, it was a tier 11 or 12 was the golden standard. So tier 11 means 4, 5, 2. What does that equal? It equals 11. People would chase tier 12 builds though, ultimately, right? I don't need to be too particular about this. It's just a damn solo. We're using Armentarium for 2 nades. I did use Twilight Garrison for some skips, but that's ultimately what we used in this.
Limit to what the splicers will exhume to throw against us.
They won't stop with TANIKS, Guardian. Put him to rest and purge all traces of Seema. Looks like TANIKS' ship is intact. Get on the lift. Talks. How is that possible?
Maybe TANIKS was more machine than we thought. He's not alive. Perhaps he never was. prevented Siva from restarting TANIKS' mercenary operation. The nanites